Imagine earning $200,000 a year and still feeling like you're on the edge of financial disaster. That's the reality for many Henrys. People with high incomes but no real wealth because of expensive lifestyles and a lack of planning. They drive luxury cars, live in prestigious neighborhoods, but are paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt just to keep up appearances. It's the abundance paradox, earning a lot yet having nothing. The problem is that their money comes in as quickly as it goes out, thanks to choices based on status rather than value. A Henry could easily turn things around by cutting 20% of unnecessary expenses and putting that money into ETFs like the S&P 500. But are they ready to let go of appearances and focus on building something that lasts? The U.S. is a land of freedom and debt. While the country offers endless opportunities to thrive, it also creates traps that ensnare even the most well-meaning individuals. With enticing credit cards and staggering student loans, it's easy to fall into the cycle of working just to pay bills. Imagine a young graduate saddled with $100,000 in debt and a salary that barely covers the interest payments. On the flip side, financial freedom is attainable for those who learn how to play the game. A simple reprioritization, like investing in retirement accounts or negotiating debt terms, can change everything. But is it possible to win when the system seems designed to make you fail? Here's the harsh truth. Your lack of financial knowledge makes banks, corporations, and even the government richer. Every time you pay credit card interest or buy something you don't need, someone profits off your ignorance. Imagine if you had been taught from a young age how compound interest works or how to build a solid budget. How many financial pitfalls could you have avoided? This lack of financial education isn't accidental. It's a strategy. Banks want you to spend, not invest. Corporations need you to consume, not save. But who says you have to follow their script? What if you started using the money you'd spend on interest to buy stock in those same companies? The choice is yours, but are you ready to challenge the system? The capitalist system is a master manipulator. It encourages spending with one hand while trapping you in debt with the other. Irresistible sales, easy financing, and buy now, pay later schemes are designed to keep you spending. Every new purchase feels like a win, but more often than not, it's another step toward financial slavery. Yet, capitalism offers tools to thrive if you know how to use them. Imagine investing in the stock market instead of spending on depreciating assets. The same system that promotes debt can be used to build wealth. But can we really change our mindset about money when everything around us screams at us to spend more? Companies know exactly how to mess with your mind. They don't just sell products, they sell status, belonging, and happiness. Who hasn't bought something just because an influencer made it look amazing? Black Friday deals, buy two, get one free, and personalized ads make it nearly impossible to resist. In the end, you spend more than you planned and still feel like you scored a great deal. To escape this trap, you have to outsmart the system. Before buying, ask yourself, does this actually improve my life, or am I being manipulated? Tools like Honey can help you spot inflated prices, and making specific shopping lists can curb impulsive spending. But can you resist the next tempting sale when it comes knocking? The U.S. tax code is like a board game where investors hold all the cards. While employees face heavy tax burdens on their salary, investors enjoy reduced rates on capital gains and even tax exemptions in some cases. That's why many high earners prefer to live off dividends rather than wages. Who do you think pays less tax? The owner of a building or the manager working in it? This system rewards those who understand the rules. Using accounts like Roth IRAs or 401k is a basic but powerful strategy. Yet, most people don't even know these tools exist. Could a lack of knowledge be keeping you from playing on the winning team? Financial education is a missing piece in the puzzle of economic independence, but schools don't seem to care. They teach complex equations, but rarely explain how to create a budget or invest wisely. It's like training someone to pilot a plane without teaching them how to take off. Imagine a young adult who knows the value of pi but doesn't understand the compound interest on their credit card. That gap isn't an oversight. It's a structural failure that keeps generations stuck in overspending. But financial education doesn't have to be complicated. Books like The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey or Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki can change your perspective. Simple habits, like setting aside 20% of your income for investments, are a great start. But should the responsibility of learning fall entirely on individuals? Or should schools finally prepare people for a world that demands so much financial knowledge? Taking control of your finances is like steering a car. You won't get anywhere without direction. Many people live on autopilot, spending without a plan, and hoping money will somehow sort itself out. Imagine someone who never tracks where their dollars go and ends each month surprised by how little they have left. This kind of neglect keeps many stuck in the cycle of paycheck to paycheck living. The good news? Control starts with small steps. Apps like Mint or Inab can help you track spending and create a realistic budget. Set simple goals, like saving $500 in 3 months, and monitor your progress. But are you ready to prioritize your financial goals over short-term pleasures? Social media is the ultimate stage for consumer culture. Scrolling through your feed, you're bombarded with people showcasing their perfect lifestyles, luxurious vacations, designer clothes, and trendy gadgets. This creates an invisible pressure to spend and keep up. Who hasn't felt the urge to buy something just because an influencer made it look irresistible? Breaking this cycle requires awareness. Instead of following accounts that fuel consumption, choose ones that promote financial education, like the Budget Mom or Clever Girl Finance. And before making a social media-inspired purchase, ask yourself, does this truly add value to my life, or is it just an impulse? But can you resist the allure of curated perfection and focus on what really matters? Investing isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Keeping money in a savings account might feel safe, but investing is what truly grows your wealth. Imagine putting $200 a month into an ETF like the S&P 500 over 10 years with compound interest that could grow to over $35,000. It's a simple yet powerful example of how investments can transform your financial future. Yet, fear keeps many people from investing. They think it's too complicated or that they need a lot of money to start. The truth? Platforms like Robinhood or Vanguard let you begin with small amounts. But are most people willing to trade today's comfort for tomorrow's financial security? Wealth doesn't happen without sacrifices. But those sacrifices are temporary, while the results can last a lifetime. Picture someone who decides to drive their current car for 5 more years, saving $400 a month on payments and insurance. Instead of spending, they invest that money into a dividend-paying stock. Over time, those small decisions snowball into financial freedom. The hardest part is resisting the temptation of instant gratification. Skipping fancy dinners or frequent vacations now might feel tough, but it's exactly what sets the foundation for a stress-free future. The question is, how many people can look beyond the present and prioritize the long term? Are you ready to make those choices most people avoid? Passive income is the key to escaping the work-to-live cycle. Imagine earning dividends from stocks, rental income from properties, or royalties from an ebook you wrote once. This income flows to you without requiring constant effort, freeing up your time for what truly matters. It's like turning money into an employee that works 24/7. Building passive income starts with strategic investments, REITs, dividend-paying stocks, or even starting a digital business are accessible ways to begin. The real power lies in consistency, reinvesting profits to create a snowball effect of growth. But can most people shift from survival mode to focus on building this kind of wealth? Financial success is more about mindset than luck or talent. While most people spend everything they earn, the financially successful few think differently. They prioritize investing before spending and live below their means, no matter how much they make. Imagine someone earning $60,000 a year who saves 20% for investments. Over time, they could outpay someone earning double but spending every penny. This mindset requires discipline and patience. It's not about hitting the lottery or waiting for a lucky break, but making smart choices daily. Books like The Millionaire Next Door reveal how simple habits, like controlling expenses and consistent investing, are the key to success. But are people ready to break away from the crowd's habits to achieve extraordinary results? Winning the wealth game starts with a decision, taking full responsibility for your finances. The system may not be in your favor, but you can learn to use it as a tool. Instead of sticking to jobs that just pay the bills, financially successful people create multiple income streams, like side businesses or smart investments. Every financial decision should be seen as a strategic move, like a chess piece aiming for financial freedom. This game requires strategy and long-term vision. It's not about earning more money today, but about building a foundation for a future of freedom. Think about creating a detailed financial plan with specific goals, like saving $100,000 in 10 years. But are people willing to invest the time and effort to play this game and win? If you want to stay ahead in the financial world, the Market Briefs newsletter is your secret weapon. Imagine getting daily insights on the economy, financial markets, and investments delivered straight to your inbox in a clear, practical way. While others get lost in confusing news, you'll have a guide that turns complex information into actionable steps. It's like having a financial mentor in your pocket every day. Market Briefs doesn't just inform, it empowers. Want to know how rising interest rates affect your finances or which sectors are booming? This newsletter answers those questions and gives you strategies to act on. The real question is, are you ready to turn knowledge into financial power, or will you stay in the dark while others move ahead? The year 2025 is shaping up to be a turning point in the economy, especially under Trump's presidency. Expect a stronger focus on pro-business policies, including tax cuts and infrastructure investments. This creates incredible opportunities for investors who know where to look. Think about sectors like technology or renewable energy that are likely to see massive growth. Acting early could yield significant returns. But these changes will also bring challenges. Automation and financial inequality could intensify, demanding more adaptability from workers and entrepreneurs. The key will be diversifying income streams and staying informed about economic trends. Are most people ready to act strategically in such a dynamic and uncertain future? Now that you've uncovered the keys to breaking free from the financial traps that hold most people back, it's time to take action. Remember, what truly separates those who thrive from those who merely survive is action. Are you ready to take control of your finances and finally play the wealth game to win? The decision is yours. If you found these ideas valuable and want to keep learning strategies to transform your financial life, subscribe to the channel now and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any content that could be the game changer in your journey to financial freedom. And don't forget to leave a like on this video. It helps us reach more people so we can grow together. See you in the next video. The first step to changing your life starts here.